You're now listening to the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. Straightforward, no nonsense business advice. Completely unfiltered. Grow your business. Grow your life. Now, here's your host, Brian Fullerton.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. It is your host, Brian Fullerton, here, hanging with you guys, and good morning. Well, folks, we are off to the races here. We are just jam-packed with work. We are just doing hand over fist spring cleanups, and it has been a busy time of the year. No, actually, folks, hold on. Stop. Time out. I'm not going to BS you. I'm just kidding. We have not been doing anything because it has been freaking raining, and it is not cool. And frankly, we've had a couple days to really reevaluate and strategize and work on the company, quote unquote, instead of in the company. What I wanted to talk about today, and this will be a short and sweet podcast episode. I don't even know why I say that anymore. Monday's episode is supposed to be 15, 18, 20 minutes. Ends up being like 50 minutes. I don't know how that happens. I guess that's the same thing with your Easter Sunday services. It's going to be short and sweet. You already know the call. You already know the message of Jesus Christ, right? Like it should be a 20-minute altar call, but somehow your pastor probably went for an hour and a half on Easter Sunday too. Even for the new folks that were just attending as a guest to your church, but you got to give them the full story. Starting with Genesis chapter 1. Can't just do the good old Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, right, folks? Any which way, I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. What I wanted to talk about, short and sweet episode, for real. This is going to be short and sweet. Frankly, we have been getting a lot of cleanups done, but we ran into a couple days of rain here. And what we were actually able to do with the company is something that I've been really excited about doing for a very, very long time. Quite honestly, I can't really quantify how long, but I would say probably a good 5 years, maybe something, maybe even longer, maybe aspirationally, right? Something that I'd want to do maybe one day or be a company like that. And that is for us to spend a little bit of time actually writing down something that I think is super cool, super valuable. And I'll actually quantify why I think it is. And that is work on our company values, our company mission statement, and a company vision statement. Now, this is actually really cool for me personally, guys. And I'm going to go into just a quick little blurb why. But before we do, we got some promotions, some ads, and some Brian's 10, some sales I want to talk to you guys about. I'm just kidding. You guys, I'm just kidding. What I wanted to just short and sweet this is talking about the mission statement and the vision statement that we have, that we worked on Brian's Lawn Maintenance. I'm actually going to read ours off to you guys because I'm really proud of it. So just to set this up a little bit, I'll go into the why we're doing it, what prompted this, and then how we actually did it with the guys. So in no particular order, the why we came up with this is actually stems back to and harkens back to the mastermind summit that we attended from Mark Bradley, who founded LMN, and that whole conversation. If you guys went to that 2-day experience, I don't know what else you would call it, just a fantastic learning opportunity. He gave this handbook, and I got the handbook in front of me. I actually was listening to Jeremiah Jennings' podcast, my homeschool friend, and oh man, if you didn't listen to the podcast episode a couple weeks, gave him some crap about that. And funny story, I had a buddy who's like, "You pooping on homeschool?" I'm like, "No, we plan the homeschool. That's why it's funny." Because I'm going to have all these same conversations with my kids, I'm sure, one day, you know? And by the way, kids are a blank slate. It's the wildest thing. Some of you guys listen to him. You can literally teach them almost anything, right? Their world revolves around you and mom. So it's like, you can kind of pretend like everything is your idea. Like, hey, who made this? Who made that? Like, daddy did, you know, and they can think you're a genius until mom comes in and says, no, daddy didn't come up with that. And just burst the bubble, right? So it is kind of funny how you're like a little mini god to them in that regard. But one thing, I don't know where that came from, but I actually have no idea. I'd have to play this back to you and figure out how we just got to where that was. Oh, homeschooling. You can teach them anything you want. There's no fact check, sort of. So you can create like a little family cult, which is kind of cool and also kind of weird at the same time, I guess. Jeremiah was homeschooled. If you didn't know, nothing against the homeschool community, but I did roast Jeremiah. I said, hey, that'll be really cool to play on your show. It'll humble you a little bit. And he's like, hey, I didn't ask for this. I didn't invite this. But that's what you're going to get at a hotel room at 11 o'clock at night with me and B&B Lawn Care. So Jeremiah, though, go full circle. Let's close this loop. Jeremiah was talking about how he got, I think, like 30 or 40 pages of notes. And I'm not sure if he's embellishing or exaggerating, or truthfully, he could have. because I've got 5 pages of notes. I've been doing this for 17 years. I've studied everything about success, up, down, left, right, and sideways. And for me to come back with 5 pages, I'm thoroughly impressed with everything that Mark had to say and Mark had to share. So unfortunately, the Element Summits are over. The Mastermind Summits are over. So you're going to have to wait till probably next fall, winter when he does the tour. But it's not too late to sign up with Element with promo code Brian. See, that was a really timely plug there. That was actually pretty good. And then, frankly, a lot of you guys are signing up with our code. I got a report just from last month, and we do get a kickback, so appreciate that. If I can ever do anything to help you guys on board, sign up, answer any questions, dispel some myths, or educate a little bit about why it's different from some of the other platforms. Dude, I'm an open book. I'm just sharing my story. Actually, listen to the last 5 or 6 episodes. You really get the lay of the land about why I'm so pumped up about that. Moving forward, though, Jeremiah talked about how much he got out of the summit. I talked about how much I got out of the summit, this 2-day mastermind thing. So many other guys, part of our link membership, they're talking about how much stuff they got out of the Element Mastermind. Well, you get this booklet, right, to go full circle. Let's close this loop. It says Landscape Mastermind Sessions 2023, Day 1, Day 2. Create your business blueprint for success. So it wasn't a pitch for Element, just so you guys know. It was actually like 90% business success, Mark's operating system, Mark's philosophy of business approach, right? How to run and grow a successful lawn and landscape company. And frankly, I feel outside of my conference, LAL, and I will put this to anybody out putting out content or a summit or an event. I don't think anybody's going to give you a better blueprint, roadmap to how to build a more successful lawn and landscape company than my conference, Launchpreneur Academy Live, which is in November. It'll be November 2nd this year if you guys want to put a little pencil date in the calendar. Or number 2, Mark Bradley's 2-day Element Mastermind Summits that he does. So what you get there is this handbook. And this handbook, like I said, it's, 40 pages maybe. I have to see, there's no page numbers here. Somebody dropped the ball on that. Just kidding. Better than my booklet, though, because I don't have one. I'm going to use Mark's. But this is my business blueprint. This is our business Bible. This is our business roadmap. This is my GPS. I don't know. It's whatever you want to call it. But there's so many things that you can do for homework in this book to become a better business owner, a better leader. And it kind of is literally like a business manual, okay? So again, I took 4 or 5 pages of notes, great stuff. And it's funny because every single line is something that you could actually work on your company, right, for years. Days and weeks and months for sure, but if not years to get right. Okay. So that's why it's really fun and really exciting to go through this book. So 2 of the pages, and towards the first part of the first day session, we talked about mission statement, vision statement. So that's where this came from. Why am I excited about it? What is this going to do for our company? Well, number 1, it gives us a rudder. It gives us a North Star. It gives us the true north to point to. 2 things, 1 for our team and 2 for our customers. Okay, 1 for our team and 2 for our customers. So why do I think it's important now? Because as our company continues to grow and look towards to future growth, it gives something for our customers to look forward to, and also my team and my employees and my guys working for me, something for them to look forward to, right? We put this together, Mark, Rob, Ryan, myself, and Liz. We actually all pow out in the barn, and it was actually really cool putting this all together. And it was a breath of fresh air. It was exciting. The guys came alive. Liz came alive. I came alive. We were excited. We contributed to this. It was a living, breathing document, right? Something that we were all going to commit to and contribute to for the future of the company, Brian's Lawn Maintenance. So why now, right? That's a good question. You should always ask somebody, why now? Why is this relevant now? Well, the last 5 years, we didn't really need something like that. It was get the work done. Don't worry about it. We're not really hiring anybody, so we're not really looking to attract anybody. How do you attract good talent if you don't have a good mission statement or a vision statement to pull those folks out of the woodwork and they want to be a part of something great, about a part of something big, about a part of something grand, right? That's how I value this. So for me personally, it wasn't really timely. It wasn't really necessary. It was me and Rob, maybe me, Rob, and a guy. And you didn't really need this stuff. It was, hey, Rob, I'm going to give you a job, pay you 10, 12, 15, 20 bucks an hour. It is what it is. That's it. No future prospects, no career. It's just a company. It's just a small business, a family small company business, right? You don't really need this kind of stuff. But as you continue to grow a company and attract the right team members and attract the right clientele, I feel this stuff can be really helpful, really timely. Now, one thing I'll say, why do we do this on a rain day, not take a personal day or work day, a sunny day to go do cleanups and do this instead? Well, because we have to churn and burn revenue. We have to get work done. I'm not naive, right? Like, as important as this is, it doesn't, for me personally, it's not going to supersede getting work done. Having a training day or addressing something in the company could trump work. So I'm not saying meeting days won't trump work days, But for us personally right now, it's more important for us because we have a limited window to do cleanups for us to get the cleanups done than to work on this kind of stuff. However, one of the first rain days that we've utilized since Liz and I have been sick with the freaking bubonic plague, because we were sick for like 5 weeks, was to tackle something that was very important to me.
Are you ready to attract new customers and save valuable time for your lawn and landscaping business? Introducing the Launchpreneur Academy Spring Door Hanger and Design Training Program. Say goodbye to the hassle of designing your own marketing materials and hello to a streamlined solution tailored for your business needs. Our program not only helps you get noticed by potential clients, but also saves you precious time by taking care of the design work for you. With our professionally crafted door hanger templates, you can effortlessly promote your services and stand out in your community. Customizable and easy to use, these door hangers are designed to help your business prosper this spring. Ready to take your marketing to the next level? Here's how it works. Purchase the Launchpreneur Academy Spring Door Hanger and Design Training Program. Receive access to our exclusive collection of door hanger templates designed specifically for lawn and landscaping businesses. Customize your chosen template with your business details, and through our special partnership, Postcard Mania handles the rest. Get started now at launchpreneuracademy.com.
A very important non-negotiable, a thing that only I can do as a leader of the company is to rally the team, is to spend some time putting together a vision statement and a mission statement. So one of our first rain days here, maybe our third or fourth one that we've had in the last, 3 weeks. One was to put the pallet racking together. 2 was to move out of our lockers, prioritizing, right, what we're trying to do with the company, with my schedule, with our finances, with the company's finances and focus, right? And then work towards something like this. So that's why we took a day and a half, and we're putting together this vision statement and mission statement. So for me personally, these are very important things to do if you're growing a company larger than you and maybe 1, 2, 3 guys, right? Because again, it's going to tell your customers who you are and where you're going, and it's going to attract the right talent for who you are and what you need and where you're going, right? So that's why I think they're important. That's why I think they're important now. So I gave you the where it came from. I gave you the why. Let's go into what we actually came up with our vision statement and our mission statement. So what we did is, actually some of you guys might have seen the whiteboard and, little whiteboard on wheels. It's pretty cool. It's nothing super fancy or super crazy. I don't know. It's like $100, $200 maybe on Amazon. I really don't even know. I just whiteboard on wheels. Buy it now, boom, you're good to go. Talk about a customer experience on Amazon, and it was here 2 days later, for crying out loud, with Prime or whatever it is, right? So we put that together on a rain day. Ryan put that together, a week ago, and I'm not letting that thing collect dust. That thing's going to be something where we have a bi-weekly meeting on Mondays, a half hour early every week, and at least if we do get too busy or there's nothing too much going on, we're going to do a monthly meeting on the first of the month and the morning, okay? Maybe do some coffee and donuts and that kind of stuff. Why? Because it's important for me to start baking things into our company now at $400,000 revenue that's going to carry us to 2, 4, 5, 10 million. And this is where it starts. It starts with us and 3 or 4 guys, a little powwow, some Dunkin' Donuts and some coffee, right? Or some nachos and chips, or somebody brings some ribs, okay? Or somebody brings some chicken wings. Do it at the beginning of the day, do it at the end of the day. Don't know, don't care. Do it on a Monday, do it on a Friday. But what I want to do is start baking the stuff in and building that stuff into my company now, so that when we do go to 3 to 5 guys, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 10 to 20, and then, 30 people, and then 50 people, and then maybe we add 30 people one spring onboarding because we're going to 80 people, we're doing 10 million, or whatever. This stuff is already in place. This stuff is already engaged. This stuff is already compounding in year 2, 3, and 4. And then we have the wolf pack kind of a situation where you bring somebody new into the organization. 60, 70, 80% of the organization already knows and thinks this way. Culture, right, is just what's normal, is what Mark Bradley says. Culture is just what's normal, acceptable, tolerated. It's what's just the status quo. People always say, what's culture? Define good culture. It's just what happens here. It's just what's normal. So I want this to be a normal thing. It didn't really matter when it was me and a guy. To me, it does matter when we got 3 or 4 guys on the way to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 guys, or wherever we decide to go. Does that make sense? Oh, man, I had a Coke, I had an energy drink, and I have another Coke. I had a Mountain Dew, an energy drink that my guys got me, and then a Coca-Cola. This is triple sweet, man. Fullerton is a podcast on 2X? No. 1X. The funny thing is I'm writing all this stuff down on the whiteboard with the guys for about 3 hours this morning, and I just cannot write. My brain is thinking faster than I can write. It's absolutely wild. I'm like, I cannot slow my hand down to write what I'm thinking. I literally say, Rob, take over. I just get so fired up. This is what happens when you got 5 weeks pent up and you lose all this dang capacity because of freaking being sick. So wash your hands with soap, hot water, 30 seconds, scrub, and get your fingernails. Okay. Here's what I want to do. I'm just going to read this off to you. This might not mean anything to you. The podcast is over from here forward as far as I'm concerned. These are important things that you should implement in your business. Well, let me rephrase that. You do whatever you want. I felt like these were important for us. So this is why I wanted to implement them here, now, and today, okay? Let me read you our mission statement, and then I want to read you our vision statement. And again, these stemmed from the book that I have in my hand that we got from Mark. I'm just telling you guys, people are like, oh, LMN. I'm like, no, dude, it's like Mark and the guys that he associates and his team. And these are winning people. Like, I want to be associated with that. There's other CRMs out there and they're promoting like, you can save money and you can schedule jobs faster and you can pay online invoicing and you get 30% faster. Use our code. Who cares? Who cares? Those people aren't teaching you business. They're not teaching you business. And then they'll do like a summit or something like that, like an online thing. And I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just saying they're going to do an online thing and bring in who? Some dude that runs a garage door business, somebody that, maybe Mike Rowe. And I love Mike Rowe. Like, dude, Mike Rowe, shout out to Mike Rowe. But they're going to bring in him or somebody else. Dude, totally unrelatable. Nobody cares. They're going to teach you business philosophy, some mindset, some motivation. Hey, it's all about goal setting and consistency and commitment and, rip the head off of your competition. Like, yeah, dude, for sure. That's awesome. That's great in business. Give me an X's and O's, how you went from 1 crew to 2 crew and 3 crew, didn't lose your right hand, didn't manage ego, also manage cash flow, also manage capital, also manage your AP and your AR. How did you do all that? Well, it's just, Oh, cool. So you aren't going to give me any X's and O's, and I just wasted 2 hours and $50, $100, $200. Cool. Appreciate that. Oh, man. I just cannot stand bull crap, man. I just cannot take it. I will not take it anymore. I just can't do it. I'm not calling anybody out. I just cannot take this stuff, man. Here, let's go. Mission statement. This is what we came up with. We threw up about 10 different statements. Then we articulated it better. Then we threw in the buzz lines, the buzzwords, the things that mean something to us, what my guys believe, what we believe in, right? Then we wrote it all out. Then we put it into Grammarly and ChatGPT. Okay, technology exists. Use it. It's there for a reason, okay? Here's our mission statement, and this might change. It's living, breathing, working document. But this is our first round, first edition. Hey, look if yours is better than this, awesome. I'm proud of you. Great job. I'm hoping to catch up and, ride your coattails, okay? This is where we're at. This is what we're excited about. This is what my guys are excited about. Here's our mission statement. We exist to transform our clients' lives by serving and managing their site better than anyone else. We do this by being the most reliable, timely, efficient, and professional company in our community. We believe that by partnering with us, our clients will have less worries, fewer hassles, a more enjoyable experience, and have an excellent looking property. Like, that's our mission statement. Why do we exist? To get good customers, to give them the best experience possible so they have less bullcrap going on in their lives and on their property, right? We'll do it by being the most efficient platform possible, the most efficient company possible in our community, okay? Nothing super deep, but that's what my guys believe, and that's what, hey, we're not the best necessarily because we do the best. We have the best because we have the most commitment to being excellent. That's something that I've hammered into my guys, and we hammered out at this meeting. So we covered mission statement. I'm going to talk about vision statement. Core values, I'll probably get to in another podcast. And then we have our way. There's another fourth quadrant. We don't know how to title this yet, but there's things that we want to bake into what we do as a company, right? And I think we're going to make a wall somewhere of like our ideas of good thoughts or things that we like, something like that, our philosophy, our approach, and then all these different statements and sayings that we want to make sure that, we incorporate and imbue into our company. And it kind of supersedes a mission statement, vision statement, core values. Does that make sense? Like the priority, the principle of the one thing. It's not really a core value, but it's a really good dang way to prioritize things as a leader, right? So we want to teach those kind of philosophies into our company, okay? And I got 100 more, okay? Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. I'm getting all fired up, man. Vision statement. Brian's Law Maintenance is committed to becoming the premier company in our market, providing top-notch equipment, comprehensive training, a supportive culture, and ample opportunities for growth for all members of our community. We understand the challenges that people face in their daily lives, and we aim to create a safe and nurturing environment where everyone can thrive and achieve their goals. We are here to help. We look forward to serving everyone with the utmost care and compassion. That's our vision statement. Okay, that's that's our vision statement, and that could change a little bit too. But basically, we want to create a vision where people can come in here and they can blossom here. They can grow here. They can feel safe here. This is a fun working environment. They can grow. They can develop. They can achieve, right? And we wanted to be that in our community so that the word gets out that that's a great company to work for. If you guys are going through all this, here's what I told my guys. Imagine we were at where we think and say we're going to be at. What does that look like? Work it backwards and then think of an esoteric type of saying or phrase. Now, goal setting, we'll talk about goal setting a whole nother podcast episode. What we're trying to do, goal setting for our 1 year, 2 year, 3 year goal and mission, okay? But this is the esoteric approach to what that looks like. We want to create an environment where people can grow, develop, and achieve. Well, that could look like, hey, we're creating 38 new foremans in the next 3 years. I don't know, but you guys know what I'm saying? So you don't want to quantify certain things in this regard, how I personally view it. But it's a broad vision statement. If somebody comes through here and they say, look, I can achieve my personal goals and professional goals, and we look forward to serving everyone with the utmost care and compassion, fun, safe, cool working environment where we respect you and you respect us, that attracts good talent, right? That, to me, that looks like good leadership, good management, and that looks like a fun environment, right? So these things, maybe I'll put on our Instagram stories real time so you guys can check them out. Maybe you guys can screenshot them, save them. By the way, the last 20 shop tours that I've been on, everywhere I go, they got core values, mission statement, value statements. It's pretty cool. And I screenshot or take photos of everyone everywhere I go. We've baked this down, distilled it to what we want it to look like for us. And again, this will continue to grow, and it will continue to grow because to me, these are living, breathing resources and parts of the company that is I continue to grow and change and evolve as my company continues to grow, change, and evolve. And Mark, Rob, and Ryan, and whoever else we bring on board, look to grow, change, and evolve and develop as better leaders, as better humans, as better people, as better servers in our community. I hope that this changes and prioritize. The priorities will change, right? And hopefully the core values and the foundation won't change, but how we maybe reach or accomplish that mission will change. Does that make sense? So that's our mission statement. That's our vision statement. Company core values and goal setting. I think I'm going to leave for another podcast because we're still chipping away through those and solidifying those. But that's what I got for you guys, man. And that makes me super pumped up. One last thing I'll give you here. I'll read this off just so you guys have it. Maybe you want to repeat this back or even write it down. And maybe I can take a quick photo of this as well and put it on our stories. And this is right out of Mark's book. Hopefully he doesn't mind me sharing this. I probably should have led with this, but here you go. What is a mission statement? A brief description of why your landscape company exists in 1 to 3 sentences designed to explain what your company does, who it serves, and what differentiates it from the competitors. A mission statement is used to provide clarity and direction to the people in your company while also telling clients what to expect from the business. What is a vision statement? A vision statement outlines the company's long-term goals and plans for what the company will be in the future and impact it will have on the community it serves. There are 3 main components of a solid vision statement: what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. All right. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys. My voice is gone. That's what I get. 20 minutes apparently, and I'm out. My voice is shot. This freaking cough and plague will not leave me for the love of Jesus, but it will leave me in the name of Jesus. Let's go. All right. By His stripes I'm healed. Let's go. All right, guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Short and sweet one today. You could literally unpack this podcast and work on it for the next couple hours for real. Maybe if you guys get a rain day, rally the troops, bring them in, get them some donuts, some coffee, cater in some food, get some, barbecue, bring it on in and just say, hey, we're going to work on this for 2-3 hours. Let's chomp through this together. By the way, watch the buy-in from your guys. Watch your guys elevate. Watch your guys get excited. Watch them feel like they're being a part of something. Watch in 5 years when they look back and say, man, you remember when it was just the 4 of us in the stupid barn or the 4 of us in the stupid storage locker area? Folks, it doesn't have to be anywhere fancy or anything cool. You don't need a barn. You don't need a house. You don't need a shop. You can do it at a parking lot. Okay? Just set up a picnic table. You're like, oh, that's stupid. Who cares? Every single big business you know got started out of a garage, a parking lot, somebody's basement. It doesn't matter. And now the Googles, the Microsofts, the Facebooks, and they got these wild headquarters. Okay. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just start. Just do it. All right. That's what I got, folks. I love you. I appreciate you. Fully Unfiltered podcast, #1 podcast out there, folks. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll catch up with you guys here on the next one.
Attention all entrepreneurs. Achieve more in 24 with Entrepreneur Academy's Link membership. For a limited time only through April 30th, when you join Link, you'll receive an exclusive offer. Free registration for you and your team to the Equip Exposition in Louisville, Kentucky. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Connect, learn, and grow your business while staying up to date on industry trends and innovations. Elevate your entrepreneurial journey today by joining Link. Seize this incredible offer and propel your business to new heights. Unlock your free registration to Equip for yourself and your team when you purchase your Link membership before April 30th. You got it. There's a link for that in the show description.
Thanks for taking the time to listen to the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast with Brian Fullerton. We hope you enjoyed this production. If so, please consider leaving us a 5-star review for the show. While the techniques and ideas presented here are designed to help you grow a more successful and profitable business, no one can guarantee these results for you. We want to emphasize that entrepreneurship is not easy, and the ideas presented here are just the opinions of Brian Fullerton and his respective guests. No one can guarantee success for you. That being said, we hope the ideas presented here help you and motivate you to go on out there and crush it with your own business.
Fullerton Unfiltered podcast.
Thanks for listening, and we hope to see you on the next episode.
This has been a Brian Fullerton and Mr. Producer production.